We are so thankful to our donors for their generous support of Concordia University. First and foremost, donor support this year enables Concordia to remain faithful to its Lutheran Christian mission, to serve as the Great Commission University, preparing students to witness to Christ and to serve others in His name. With the generous assistance of friends and donors, Concordia continues to support excellent Christian faculty members who successfully relate the faith to their teaching. Our donors support one of the best theology faculties in the Concordia University system, and donors provide resources which foster a vibrant campus ministry. Donor support has also helped grow our endowment to over $20 million. Each year, thousands of dollars are generated for student scholarships from earnings on endowment investments.
Well, thanks to so much donor support, the financial outlook of the university is doing very well, and it allows us to do extra things like send our students to Scandinavia or to Australia or Italy or Germany for music tours. These are valuable experiences for our students to get global experience, and also it's very good for recruiting top students as well. One of the great strengths of a university is its faculty. And in the last year, we've added 2 additional full-time music faculty. And that's a big thank you again to the strong financial position that we've attained largely through support of the donors. And that allows us now to not only serve our students better on campus, but it also allows us to go after and recruit more church workers. And that's an important part of our mission at Concordia. We really appreciate seeing so many donors at our concerts. We've developed good relationships and good friendships with so many of them. And the fact of the matter is, they love the talent that they see on our stages. And so many of those fine musicians are getting very competitive music scholarships, and that's encouraging them to attend Concordia. They wouldn't be here without that donor support.
If it wasn't for really the donors that we have, I mean, we would not be able to accomplish some of the things that we accomplish here in the athletic program, or really across the university as a whole, if it wasn't for the donations and just the financial support of all of our friends. And so that's really the first thing, is that they are tied in deeply and they feel really strongly about the mission of the university and the mission of the athletic program in particular. So some of the things, we've been able to make some improvements in our outdoor facilities. We've been able to make some improvements in our indoor facilities. And so that's always been helpful when student athletes and parents and recruits come to visit campus. You know, it's always nice to present and put your best foot forward, so to speak. And so that's been a really good thing from a facility perspective. We also try to put some dollars into the financial aid piece of things for our student athletes, and so that's always helpful too. Money's always important to everybody, and trying to attend school and figure out how to do the finances is a big piece of that. And then the last piece is they've been able to help us. As everybody kind of knows right now, we are in the middle of making the transition into the NCAA, and so all the dollars that can help kind of defer some of those costs that come up that won't necessarily be here in 3 years, it's a huge help. So we in athletics can't say enough and how much we appreciate all the donor support. You know, the student athlete schedule is extremely demanding, and a lot of them don't have the opportunity to get part-time jobs, or a lot of them do. And so, you know, any donor support, whether it's from an athletic perspective or from an institutional perspective or a grant of this type or that, helps bridge that gap, and they're able to do the things that they love to do, which is obviously compete and play and practice. And we here in athletics, what we try to do is we want to use the intercollegiate athletic experience as really a platform to prepare young people for life after college in their chosen field of endeavor. And so in order to do that, they need to spend time in that particular event, sport, whatever it may be. And so from a financial perspective, to allow them to not get a part-time job or not work as many hours outside of their sport helps bridge that gap.
Donor contributions make a tremendous impact here at Concordia Irvine. One of the ways that happens is we're able to lengthen our season. That is, we're able to add another production because we have the dollars that it takes to build the sets and hang the lights and rent the equipment, to rent or to make the costumes. Without that contribution, without those donor dollars, we wouldn't be able to have as many plays in the season as we do. So it provides more opportunities for our students to act, to design, to work backstage, to learn more about the theater. We're able to extend our reach beyond our faculty. we're able to bring in guest artists, guest designers, guest directors, who can work with our students, and not only do those folks enhance the quality of our productions, but they improve the learning experience for our students. Here at Concordia, we've participated for years in something called the Kennedy Center American College Theater Festival. And we've sent students to audition competitions, to design competitions. We've even had whole productions go occasionally. The first decade I was here, I think we had one student make it to the semifinal round of the audition competition. A couple of years ago, we had 4 students and their partners go. And that was very exciting for us. Through contributions, we're able to increase the number of students who go and improve the quality of the work that they bring. So that while they're at this festival, not only do they get to compete, but they get to rub shoulders with students, with faculty from other colleges and universities in our region. They get to learn how competitive theater really is. So it's a great learning opportunity for them. And through increased donor contributions, we're able to send more students and prepare them better so they get a little clearer sense of what theater's like out in the real world.
Because of donor support, we have an opportunity to help students who need it to accomplish their degree. And so the direct support from donors allows us to take specific cases and allow the student to complete their education at Concordia University. Because I've been here so long, I remember a campus that didn't have a student union and didn't have Grimm Hall. And it was a campus where there were very few places for the intersection of students and faculty and staff to come together. Students ate in the residence halls. We didn't have a place for them to eat. We didn't have a common meeting place for administrators and classes to walk together. The donor support for the development of those facilities allows for us to have community. It allows us to have intellectual conversations of broad-based nature, places where the synergistic work of the mission of the university can be very physically present in the lives of our students and faculty and staff. Because the donors supported us in those efforts, it has allowed us to broaden our reach for the mission and ministry of Concordia University.
Donor support this year has also been crucial to the development of Concordia's Campus Master Plan, a plan that calls for building a new music and theology building and a new state-of-the-art science and nursing building. The plan also calls for the remodeling of some existing buildings, including the expansion of the CU Center. All of us at Concordia thank our friends and donors for their generous gifts to the university, fully aware that those gifts have helped thousands of students receive an excellent Christian education at Concordia. May our good and gracious God continue to bless all of our friends and donors for their support of one of the best Lutheran liberal arts universities in America.